Give us your general thoughts on the upcoming season.
Excited. Finally got an older team. I think that you could pull out any of the last couple of interviews through the years and, well, we're a young team. Can't say that anymore. We've got 25, 26 seniors, 25, 26 juniors, somewhere in there, and all these kids have been playing. I think we're the deepest team in the league. We can be 3 deep at a lot of spots and that have played in OVC games. We may not have the best player across the board at every place, but and I think we got to play to our depth and our experience, and hopefully it's going to improve us.
Hang on. Take as many as you want. When she's asking questions, feel free, but when coaches get ready to talk, just lay off the sound and the flash. No problem.
Senior wide receiver Tim Bedford is among the best to ever play in the OVC. Tell us a little about Tim and what he does for your team.
Just a gamer, loaded with ability, very, very competitive. As I've said in my 40 years in this crazy business, I'd rather try to coach one down than coach one up. And you're always trying to calm Tim down and keep him under control because he's just so highly competitive, motivated, plays really hard. One of those guys we need to take out of games when we do for a play or two. He gets mad at us. It's just he wants to stay on the field, and I think he has a chance to be a next level player. I've had Roddy White at UAB that's playing with the Falcons now, and Tim has some of those things, and this year is going to be the key for him in having success for Tennessee Tech and what happens to him. And he's really, from everything I'm hearing, worked really hard this summer. So hopefully he's even got another level that he hasn't hit yet.
You have said your team is going to play the fastest 60 minutes in football. Tell us a little about that and what it means for your team.
It's just the style that a lot of people are going to. It's run a play as fast as you can. We've got to improve our defense. I thought that our reactions and getting to the ball and those kind of things. So it's kind of a two-way piece to me. But we're deep. We think we can play a lot of players. I think that we want to make the games longer. And hopefully by the middle of the third quarter, we can start wearing on people that don't have as much depth as we do. Now, to do that, you've got to have a good offensive team and move the ball. You can't play fast if it's three downs and out. So we've got to be able to keep the ball but it's going to be a very fast pace. We practiced it all spring, and I'll say this: practices got over with a lot quicker because when you're going for just a number of plays and you do them as fast as we're doing them, it does make a big difference. And if we can stay healthy, I think this will be a good thing for us to do. But with the experience we have, the depth we have, I think our football team can handle this.
What do you like most about your team this year?
Again, just the experience, the maturity and the experience. The work ethic has picked up. We're in a beautiful new weight room that where we were to now is just unbelievable. I can tell the difference in our team just in 6 months and being in it, and hopefully a confidence level. We've climbed to where in the last couple of years we've got, I think, the 3rd best record in the league, 1 loss in the OVC, but we haven't taken that next step. And to take that step, it's the little things. I mean, we lose at SEMO to start the season by 2 points, and they end up winning the league. And so you're going to have to do the little things better, in my opinion, than we did a year ago. We've got to be more consistent. We hit a spot late in the year where we had a ton of injuries. We knocked Jacksonville State off the last game of the year with 9 starters out. So we're deep enough to do some of this, but we're going to have to make our breaks. But I just think that we're poised to play better, and I'll be very disappointed if we don't do that.
What are your general impressions of the OVC race this year?
Somebody asked me, who did you pick first? I said, I don't know. I don't even remember what I picked. There will be 3, maybe 4 that can win it. The last couple of 3 years, that's what it's been. There will be 3 or 4 in this league this year that can win it. I don't know who those 3 or 4 will be. I hope we're one of them. The league is very good. It's better than it looks, and I don't think this league's far from making a run into the playoffs. I really don't. It's coached very well. All the programs since I've come to Tennessee Tech have improved, in my opinion. They're all trying to do the right things and commit to having stronger football programs, and you can just see the competitiveness of the league is much better than it was a couple of 3 years ago, in my opinion. But when it's all said and done, if you'll watch, there'll be about 3, maybe 4 teams that'll be fighting for the championship. And I went back and studied this in history. I don't think anybody's won this league with 2 losses. So you're going to have to play well. You might can win it with 1 loss. But you're going to have to make a run and be very consistent to win it.
Your team won the Sergeant York Trophy 2 years ago, but came up short last season. Tell us about that competition and what winning the trophy means to your program.
It's fantastic. It's a great trophy to win. It's a great idea, and what they've done it to who we've named it after is fantastic. It's picked up the rivalries in the state big time. We won it 2 years ago. We blew it last year, to be very honest. We came back from the SEMO game and had an 11-point lead in late third quarter and lost to Martin, and Martin ended up winning it and beat us. But we strongly feel like we just flat blew the game, had some critical turnovers, some big plays that we gave up, and so we're hungry to get it back. It was fun to have it, and there's a spot sitting in the office right now that there's some flowers sitting on it, and we don't want flowers sitting on that spot. We've got to get that trophy back.
Tell us a little about your schedule and how it plays out for your team this year.
Our schedule's always hard. It's been hard. We've been playing 2 Division I BCS opponents. They've all been BCS. Every year, I think, since I've been there. We're playing one this year. We open at Iowa, who, again, is going to be very, very good. We seem to always play the first conference game is on the road. It is again this year. Going to one of the strongest traditional programs in our league at EIU. So we're going to have to be good early. I don't think there's any doubt about it. We've got to get off to a good start. That's what got us last year. We lost at SEMO, came back and lost to Martin, I think both games by a total of 5 points. Fought our way back, but you're pretty much out of the championship at that point. So we had to regroup and set some different goals quickly. And we just don't want that to happen if we can this year. So we're going to have to be ready to go early in the season.